Hey guys, what's up? Probably weren't expecting to see me anytime soon, but just been keeping an eye on Thriftdweller and their channel, and just got inspired and thought, you know what? I just want to see if I still got it. I'll just go out one more time on the route, see if I could get anything, and that's what I'm about to show you. So this is just a one-off special Thriftdweller edition, which I've labeled Area 51 because it's a bunch of stuff. Includes video games, vinyl, Blu-rays, Laserdisc, everything under the sun stuff. Alright, so I thought after being out of it for a month, I might be rusty or the market would be picked clean, because I know there are people in my area that now without me collecting officially, that it should be easy pickings. But I was able to get some great stuff, and I'll show you that now. Alright, so what we're going to start with is video games. So hit a shop. These are all $2 a piece. We're just going to start here. So there's Super Nintendo Doom, Batman Returns, Star Fox FX, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Stunt Race FX, Super Conflict, Turtles number 4, Turtles in Time, Donkey Kong Country, another Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario All-Stars, notice the name Eric's on there, Super Mario World, and Super Mario World again, that belonged to Eric. I was surprised to see some of those out, just the fact that they're so cheap, and again, having known other collectors in the area, I thought they would be, you know, maybe I just went at the right time. But other than that, PlayStation, these costed $1 at another store, and this is Crash Bandicoot Warped, PlayStation 1. Digimon World, this is actually a very good disc, it's in excellent condition. Command & Conquer Red Alert, also got some CDs, Star Wars Trilogy New Hope, and this, I have no idea, just you might get a laugh out of that, WrestleMania, the wrestling album. Alright, so it has all their anthems on it. Sorry about that, it had some CDs in there mixed in. But continuing on, got a Game Boy Color, that was $2, and that actually came with Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition, so for $2 that's a fantastic buy. And for $1 got Frogger for Game Boy Advance. At another store was able to get Resident Evil 4 for $3, and then at another pawn shop actually was able to find Wild Arms 3 and Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, and that was $2.50 each. And then got this at a garage sale for $1, Indiana Jones Original Adventures. Moving on, I guess I'll just start with this. I was able to find 2 Laserdisc machines, both Pioneer. The one on the bottom is a CLD 501, the one on top is CLD 503, so obviously this is newer edition. This has a direct CD, but the cool thing about both of these Pioneers, which are actually probably, it is the best brand for Laserdiscs, is they both play both sides. Alright, so that means you can leave the disc in, and inside it actually goes that way. It curves around, it reads side B, so there's more of the modern Laserdisc player, and you got your remotes there. So that was $10 a piece. That's fantastic. These are probably easily close to 100 each, I'm guessing. The games there, again, although they were like $2 a piece, some of them, you know, they cost upwards of $20 and stuff. $10. This is definitely $20. That's close to $20. Yeah, so it's great there. All right. Here I got some LDs and some vinyl. These were $1 each, so I spent like what, $4 or $5 maybe. That's just a video kaleidoscope head candy. Kitaro, this is Laserdisc. This is just a optimizer for your Laserdisc system. Beyond the Mind's Eye, and then into vinyl, James Bond with 13 titles from different movies. More of Roy Orbison's greatest hits, Simon and Garfunkel, Mamas and the Papas, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Maynard Ferguson, Rolling Stones, Elton John. This is Captain Fantastic. It's actually like a chocolate vinyl, which was cool. Duke Ellington, MJ, which I have 3 copies of this now, but it was $1, Madonna. MJ again, I already have that, but it's for a quarter, I'm not complaining. A Fantastic Stellar edition of Van Halen. Asia. Honeymoon Suite. Rogers Hammerstein Sound of Music. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Unopened sealed Helix. So that was really cool to find. And Elton John Blue Moves. Alright. So for a quarter each, that came out to like whatever, a couple bucks. And I also saw this for a quarter. I had this when I was in grade 2. Believe it or not. We had a book fair and I remember saving up for it and bought it. And it was just, I remember reading. It was probably really advanced for the time when I was at, but I was able to read it, understand it, and I remember enjoying it. So for a quarter, fantastic, or whatever it was. So out of all this stuff here, the one thing I also saw was I had a copy. It had Eric's name on it. It was Chrono Trigger. It was $2. The label at the top was pulled back right here a bit. It had some fading as this one does here, and his name was on it. But other than that, it was only $2. What I did, I knew someone that wanted Chrono Trigger at a store, so I made him an offer. I said, how about you trade me something I want, we'll trade you something I want. He agreed. So if you're watching this on the video, try not to laugh when you see this. But, oh, and crap, I guess you find out that I just paid $2 for the Chrono Trigger, which you just got me this. So I traded that Chrono Trigger for another Blu-ray disc player. It's the BDP S185 Blu-ray player. I'm just going to put this in my room and stuff to have a secondary system. And basically, cost of this is probably about $80 after tax. And I traded it for Chrono Trigger for not a great version of it, but cost was pretty much $2 for the Chrono Trigger, and I traded it for a brand new Blu-ray player, which I thought was an excellent trade. So again, I guess overall I still have it. For the people in my area, I don't know, just luck, I guess, to find these. But yeah, hope you're all well. And to the Lester and Nate in Manitoba, Thriftdweller, baby. This is dedicated to you guys. This is the Thriftdweller edition, Area 51, only because it's a ton of stuff and also because it's technically my 51st video. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying your collecting and enjoying your music or vinyl or movies or video games, whatever you're up to, guys. All right, take care.